What's going on, people? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Hope everyone is good. My lighting is terrible, terrible, horrible. Um, it's giving choke actually. Not gonna lie. But good to be back with another stream. I just want to check if my sound is good. Some might say, why don't you check this before the stream starts, bro? I don't know. Okay, I really don't know. But yeah, so today we are talking about a couple things actually. We're talking about fantasy. Fantasy. Now, the problem is that I made a couple decisions last week. That's not any alcohol beverage. That's literally cool drink. I made a couple decisions last week. In fact, let's go check out what happened last week because it's kind of peak. So this is what happened last week. 46 points out of 180. Sorry, 128. That was possible, right? Not possible, but the highest person got 128. So that was me. And then the average was 49. Now I like to gauge myself based on the averages. If the average is good, then I'm good, right? Because generally, if you're doing above average every single week, you will be better than majority of the people, all right? So based on the previous weeks, I've last week I was the week before that I was below average again, and then I was above average there. 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 So I've been above average. All right. I have taken a dip, a major dip. Hence why the the need to play my wild card. All right. So that's been the reality going forward. Now, City, we need to have a conversation about. City is moving absolutely diabolical. City is moving terrible, actually. Terrible. Because, bro, think about it like Haaland is in everybody's team. He's majority of people's captain, right? He's the captain of majority of people's team. Like, bro, why don't you have you need to have him Haaland in your team? Then Vardiol. Now Vardiol has been doing well, and he's the reason why I didn't get Salah. But I feel like I needed to get Salah in this team, but honestly, I feel like I need to get Salah in this team. But anyway, be that as it may, they didn't do well. This game, 1-1, would have been a beautiful game, but for your deflection, sir. And it would have been a clean sheet. He got a clean sheet. Brilliant decision to put him in the team. Semenyo moved absolutely diabolical. He's now suspended. Saka did. 3-0 against Nottingham Forest. It's brilliant. Bruno didn't do much in the game. Luis Diaz didn't even play. He played 28 minutes. Yes. Danny Blackman didn't do enough. Nicholas Jackson, this was actually a surprise for me. Like he is high key. It was between him and Cole Palmer. And if you had asked me before the game week who would have played, I would have high key put in Palmer instead of him. But it's good that I didn't have enough money for Palmer and I put in Nicholas Jackson instead. In the criminal himself, Erling Haaland. How many opportunities is that man gonna miss? I have no clue. I honestly have no clue. So my bench, this is the only player on my bench that did well. Clean sheet against Everton away. I didn't expect that, to be fair. Some might say you should have expected it because it's Everton and Everton don't score much goals. But at the same time, like Brentford concede. I was expecting a 1-1 maybe. You know what I mean? And also I was expecting Vardiol to get some sort of something against Spurs. Because I mean Spurs, you never know what you're gonna get with them, man. So either they turn up bad or they turn up good. But yeah, so you kind of want to back Vardiol and you want to back Allen against Spurs. This is my biggest problem here. Bruno and Luis Diaz. Now, Bruno, I was expecting new manager bounce. I was expecting Bruno Fernandes masterclass. I was expecting Ipswich Town away. I was expecting all of these 110 great things, right? Bro, wrong. Wrong. Expect nothing from them. Expect absolutely nothing. They were diabolical, bro. Honestly, bad. Poor. So, look, my rule going into this week coming, I have to make a few decisions. Obviously, he has to come out. So, it will be Smith Rowe, simple. Crystal Palace for Vardiol. You see, even though Vardiol's still in the dream team of the season so far, he's there. Palmer's there. Saka's there. Nicholas Jackson is there. Yay. Cunha. Under the radar, no? You want to get Salah. Salah with 120 points, bro. Yo, Salah's moving crazy, actually. Mo Salah. Mo salad. Mo salad, bro. Anyway, so I need to take him out. Put in Smith Rowe. Alright, save that. Okay, team save, that's fine. Take out him. Put in him. That's fine. What's that? Then, should I take out? Should I take out? Nah, Southampton. Nah. You're putting Vardy on the bench is a problem, no? Putting Vardy on the bench is a bloody problem. So that's my team. What if I sub Semenyo and bring in? How much do I have? 5.7 is going to cost, right? Right. Sacrifice Semenyo. What's going on here? What right is this? No photo. Oh man. Now that's the thing, man. Like, you don't know. You want to choose anyone, but then you also feel like there's other places available. Like for example, this guy. Now, why Ethan scored another weekend, right? And I don't know if you guys saw that I wanted to put him in my team. But is he gonna get more opportunities? Low key, no? Sorry. So yeah. And then next week I can take out Vardiol. Because it's City finished. Take out Vardiol. Put in Mohamed Olaina. Diego Dalla got more than Mazraoui. Oh no. Same. Next week I can take out Vardiol. Okay, I can do that, no? Yeah. It should be fine. And then I have 1 million in the bank. I have 1 million in the bank for my man. Okay, that sounds a lot better. That looks a lot better. Because if I leave Onana, okay, I'm gonna definitely leave Onana. Tumbo, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave Vanderberg. Okay, Vanderberg's coming in. Mazraoui's gonna stay there. Luis Diaz, trust. Bruno Fernandes, captain again. Yep, because of two-week rule. Saka, Smith Rowe against Tottenham. That's an iffy one. Daniel Blackman, he must score. Nicholas Jackson. Aston Villa has been poor this season, as well as they played against Juventus now. Win yesterday. What did they do against Juventus? Let's check quickly. Wait for Champions League. 0-0. Yeah. It's a tough game. If I look at the lineup, yeah, majority of the players is the first team players. That's the thing, bro, about like getting what you call it, getting the Champions League. You never know, like, if you're gonna make it or not, and not just if you never know if you're gonna make it. Well, you know if you're gonna make it or not. Yeah, what am I saying? You never know what type of season you're gonna have, and the toll is gonna take on your players. I think that sometimes getting Europa League is gonna be a better bet for smaller clubs. For example, if Aston Villa got Europa League and United had gotten Champions League, that would have worked out much better for them because they would have been able to compete and win the game. So yeah. I don't know who's phoning me here. So yeah, so you expect Aston Villa to really not fold, but you expect him to like for them to lose against Chelsea. And as Chelsea has been on a good run, to be fair, like I feel like they have been on a good run. And there's a lot of results they should have got that they didn't get. But I do think that the game, the type of football they play is boring, and they can go up so much levels. Like there's so much levels available for them that they haven't been like reaching. So that's something that I think is gonna play into Chelsea's favor. Because if you look at the players, I remember Palmer, Caicedo, Lavia, they have Noni Madueke. Now he's good. I like him. They have iffy players as well, like your Pedro Netos, your Jadon Sancho's, the what else is on the wings? Pedro Neto, Mudrik, another player that's iffy. But then you also have in the defense, they have strong defenders like Fofana, Reece James if he's fit. So yeah, so I think Chelsea has a good team, but I don't think they reach their potential yet. So it would be a good shout to have them players in the team because you never know what they might pull out of the hat. Like the fact that Palmer's in this team makes me nervous because that guy will now get like 4 assists in one game, or you'll score now 4 goals. Now I know that it happened once, but he's that type of player where you will get a lot of goals or assists if he's on form. But he's also the type of player that if he doesn't get, if he's not on form, then he won't get goals and assists. So that's the biggest issue that with Palmer. So that's why I feel like looking at it now, hindsight's always the best side. Looking at it now, I think that getting Nicholas Jackson in here instead of Palmer is a good idea because Nicholas Jackson is always going to be on the end of chances, and the amount of chances Nicholas Jackson gets, flipping crazy, bro. The man should be on par with literally Haaland and Salah with the amount of chances he gets, but he just doesn't bury the way he's supposed to. So, yeah, like I feel like there's much more Chelsea can do. So having them players in your team is gonna be a better shout. Look, I think you can never ever remove Haaland from your team, man. That is something that you can't do. You can never remove Haaland from your team. Like even if you think about removing him, you must think again, bro. Honestly, because the man gets chances. And the fact that he's not scoring just means that he's on a patch. But again, if he's gonna score, that means that the patch is gonna change now. Because now He hasn't been scoring for a while, and once he gets his first goal, like for example now against um what's the team Feyenoord. Yes, they drew the game, but he scored two. You feel me? So I feel like once he gets on his on form again and starts scoring goals and City starts winning games, then um I think we're gonna see a much stronger Haaland. I mean Haaland hasn't been producing now, but you can never take him out of your team. You can never ever take him out of your team. The two iffy players that's in my team at the moment is Luis Diaz and Bruno Fernandes. Now I'm gonna start with Luis Diaz. Now Luis Diaz is a difficult one to have in your team because he's not the main man. Alright? He's not the main man. The main man in Liverpool is Salah. Now, I have coped without having Salah in my team, but that's always because Erling Haaland was scoring goals and I was getting points from other places. Now I'm not getting those points anymore. I'm not getting the Haaland points anymore because Haaland's not on form. So now all of a sudden, not having Salah in your team makes it a bit more difficult. You feel me? So having Luis Diaz is the type of player that one game he will score beautiful outside the box, brilliant goals, and then another game he will look like a Colombian that got lucky. You know what I mean? So because he has the pace, but sometimes he doesn't have the tick that you want. So that's another thing. But at the end of the day, like you must remember, like Luis Diaz has that position down. Like I saw yesterday against Madrid, they brought off Darwin Nunes before they brought off him, and Cody Gakpo is a left-sided midfield or left wing. So it would have made sense to bring off him because that's a straight swap. But I would honestly I'd rather play him out of position than bring off and take him off, which is crazy. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of potential with him, but again, the ideal option would be to have Salah. Bruno Fernandes is a tricky one. The only reason why Bruno Fernandes is still in this team right now is because of my rule. My rule that look here, you can't sub him because he was only been here 1 week, right? And you can't take captaincy off him because he only was captain for 1 week. But I feel like that was a mistake, right? That has been a mistake, and based on how we played, because you know what got me? The hype around Amarin, the hype around the trainings, the hype around the type of football, the hype around the ideas and the press conference and all that crap, all got me hyped up into thinking we are something that we are not. And reality quickly came to bite, and yes, we scored our great goal. Even the commentator was going crazy with, this is the first 90 seconds into Amarin's era. Bruh, the rest of the 90 minutes is looks trash, bruh, honestly. But yeah, it's teething issues, really. And having players like Bruno Fernandes in your team, it's a risk, bruh. It's honestly a risk because you never know. The thing is, though, that you can see that teams are going to find it very difficult to score against us. Literally, they're going to find it very difficult to score against United. So having Onana for me personally is the best keeper in the world right now. The type of saves that he makes, the type of the reliance we can have on him, and then distribution. Now, people might say distribution is not there; it's never there. But I think he's brilliant. I honestly think Onana is brilliant. So, I took a waiting room says he took Haaland out of FPL waiting room. Nobody. That's a mistake. Let me tell you for free, that's a mistake. You can never take out Haaland, bruh. You can never take out Haaland. Haaland, impossible to take him out. Because as soon as he starts banging in goals. Look, the City played against Feyenoord yesterday, right? They didn't even win the game. They didn't even play well, but he got 2 goals. And against what's the team's name that they lost now? Against Tottenham. He had 2 gilt-edged opportunities, and he didn't score. So honestly, like, nah, you can't take him out of the team. You can never say never, but never. You can never say never, but I don't think so. That's Mbappe. But anyway, so yeah, coming onto United, I think that we keep clean sheets. We generally good and sound defensively, which is part of the reason why we have that amount of points at the moment. So I personally would keep Onana in the team. I personally would keep Mazraoui in the team. Bro, he's cheap. When I got him, he was 4.5. He's now 4.6. I took him out because I thought Ruud wasn't going to rate him. I was wrong, and then I paid 0.1 extra because I didn't expect him to grow. But anyway, he grew. So whatever, it is what it is. Vandenberg, I'm not sure why he's here, but he's here because of simple reason. His price is low, and also he plays every single game. So like if I look here, the amount of matches he starts every match. So you never ever want to have a player like a player from Brentford or Fulham or Palace in your defense. Even though I did have them before. Why? Because they're more than likely to concede, and the defenders nowadays, you want to get clean sheets from them um rather than goals or assists. So yeah. So the fact that he's there just is because Vardio's playing Liverpool and they playing Crystal Palace, and they haven't been on a good run. I mean, West Ham beat him 2-0. So I'm not putting in I'm not putting Livermento in at all. So yeah, then I have Timber. Now Timber is back from injury, and he started 4 games in a row. So I fully expect him to continue to start. I fully expect him to continue to have his run in the team. And if he's there and they keep clean sheets, then that's points. Also he plays on the fullback position, so assist is less likely because of the type of positions that he picks up. But if he's a fullback, he can make passes that leads into the final third. Low key trying to get an assist, low key trying to get something out of the game. So yeah, so my team. I'm happy with my team. I'm happy with the names of my team. Like if you ask me, Haaland, Jackson, Welbeck, that's a good strike force. Diaz, Fernandes, Saka, Smith Rowe, not too bad. I mean, if you had Salah here, you would say brilliant, But unfortunately, that's not possible right now. Yet. Mazraoui, Van der Berg, Timber, Onana, and that's my team going forward. Bench is looking average. Based on form, though. Based on form, I mean, the bench is average based on form. I mean, he just scored a goal now recently, but he's never got a start yet, so that's a problem. But he scored a goal against Nottingham Forest for the first time. So with Odegaard back, he's probably gonna see more minutes from the bench. So you can't have a player that's gonna have minutes that can take minutes from the bench. It's impossible. What I might do is I might remove Fernandes and then go back to Garnacho because I feel like Garnacho, people are writing him off too early, and I feel like he can do well. He can do really well. So yeah. So I'm probably gonna bring in Garnacho for Fernandes and then take out Diaz and bring in Salah. But I feel like Salah, is his form gonna last though? Like I'm still waiting for the Arne Slot adversity to hit. And once that hit, it's gonna be sweet. But anyway, yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. What do you personally think with regards to to fantasy? Let me know if you're watching offline. Let me know if you dig it, if you're with it. Because at the end of the day, you can never tell, bro. You can never tell. Like sometimes it's gonna be good, sometimes it's gonna be not so good. Like Gattuso said, sometimes it'll be good, sometimes it'll be shit. So yeah, that's me. I think what points I just want to be above average again, like maybe 5-10 points above average. And I do have the potential to make that because nobody's captaining Bruno Fernandes. So Bruno Fernandes can have a masterclass playing Everton at home, and he always does well against Everton. Yeah, I think that we can bang. We can bang. Anyway, yeah, that's been me. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Just an update though on like happenings. So yesterday I was supposed to go to the Cape Town City vs Polokwane City match. I didn't go. Something came up. Unfortunately, babysitter, dad had to step in. So dad had to be a dad. Then I'm putting on the game because I watched the Stellenbosch game. Poor, absolutely poor. Stellenbosch in the CAF Confederation. And all of a sudden, I'm waiting for the next game to start. They must remove it. I can't watch the games now. So I need to sort out that. Soon, very very soon, I need to sort out my streams, so that I can see the games, so that when I do watch alongs, I will have no problems. But for those that recently subscribed, for those that recently tuned in and watched the watch alongs and the streams from before, I really appreciate every single one of you. If you want, you can hit the like button. You can pop a comment, whether it's offline or whether it's online, whether it's in the chat. You can pop a comment. I'm just be respectful. And yeah, I'm happy to be here. I enjoy being here. But until next time, peace out and have a good day. See you soon.